Hello, so today we're going to be talking about Momonosuke being an ancient weapon and where exactly we are in the story, because after the last chapter it seems that we can question that quite a bit, but also there seems to be some interesting information that's been given out. So what does it all mean? Let's just get into it. And of course I'll start with the spoilers. This is for chapter 1037. When the anime reaches here, I will put an equivalent in the description as well, but for now it's just the manga's only here. So chapter 1037 for spoilers. And of course, if you haven't yet subscribed, if what I'm about to say is right, then it means that this channel has a massive dub that, can't be really matched. Really can't be. And if you don't want to be here for the dubs, then that just sounds like you're a hater, which I'm not saying you are, but I'm just saying it's suspicious that there's a massive dub and you don't want to subscribe. You see my point. Before we actually get into the contents of this video, let me actually apologize in advance for the sound and the fact that it's just not my regular kind of video. And that's mainly because I'm away and I do have pre-recorded videos, but I just really felt like I wanted to make this video. So here we are. And yeah, like I said, I apologize for the sound being a bit weird and all that. It's just not my usual place. I'm in a makeshift area. But anyway, let's get into the actual contents of this video based off of what we found out in chapter 1037. And that is that there seems to be something to do with Zunesha and a hidden devil fruit by the world government. Now, of course, it's not exactly confirmed what's going on. It just heavily implies this with Zunesha, but some people have theorized it may be in relation to Luffy's devil fruit or other devil fruits. Maybe it's in relation with Blackbeard or other characters in the story. But it seems most likely that it's to do with Zunesha. And so I'm going to take it as such because boy, oh boy, I just want the W. Anyway, so after last chapter, it seems like most likely what happened is that Zunesha ate a devil fruit. Whether Zunesha is an elephant, a massive elephant that ate a devil fruit, whether Zunesha was something before it ate a devil fruit and now it ate some kind of zone devil fruit and it's come to life, is up for debate. I'm going to say it's the latter. And really, just if you want a well-explained version of why this is the case, then go watch Mr. Mo's video. Like, it came out recently. He explains it so well. The point there being that Zunesha is Pluton, the battleship, and Pluton ate a devil fruit at some point to transform into Zunesha. Reason why is to keep it hidden. At the same time, probably also punish Pluton as well. If you're wondering why and exact details of that, go watch more of this video. Today we want to talk about, just Pluton in general, the ancient weapon in general, and Momonosuke. But if that is true, and Zunesha is the battleship that ate the devil fruit, then oh my days, that just goes to two things I have been saying for a very long time. Right, and the first thing that I have been saying for a long time, which is not the craziest and most, oh wow, he's been saying this for a long time, and that is that Zunesha is Pluton, right? Not Uranus, not anything else, it's Pluton, right? Yeah, so I know that's not the craziest thing out there to be saying. But another thing I have been mentioning is the whole idea of a ship having eaten a devil fruit and that being an ancient weapon, right? Not just, having an animal that exists, because also you have to question Zunesha on some level, because why haven't we ever seen any other elephants like Zunesha in the One Piece world? Why is Zunesha the only elephant of its kind? Right? You have to question that. So if what I'm saying is correct, and I've been saying this for a long time, right? We're not even sure how much power NL had. Think about it like this. I'm pretty sure you could liken NL and the Arc Maxim to any, honestly, like almost to any ancient weapon. Right? Because ancient weapon, right? Poseidon, who is what's her name from the mermaid, Shirahoshi, right? She has the power to command sea kings, and that is a terrifying power, right? But then think about the fact that NL with the Arc Maxim can destroy islands in literal moments. He can obliterate anything he desires with the Arc Maxim because that helps him, channel his power. And that could honestly, if someone revealed that, like, NL's devil fruit along with the blueprints for some ship was Pluton or was Uranus, I would not be surprised, right? Maybe in the past, there was a ship that ate NL's devil fruit and that became, Pluton in itself, or that became Uranus. that would not surprise me, honestly. And now that I'm thinking about it, that's probably what I want to happen. But yeah, as you can see in that video, all the way back in 2020, I've been talking about a ship eating a devil fruit and the power that has. Now, yes, I did mention at the time that it was going to be maybe the Goro Goro no Mi and devil fruit, just because of the destructive capability it has. But if it's a different devil fruit, I don't mind. That's not an issue. The point still stands that a ship having eaten a devil fruit would probably make up part of another ancient weapon in the One Piece story. Now, I don't really think that, Pluton was its own ancient weapon before it ate a devil fruit. I think rather it eating a devil fruit, made it the actual ancient weapon that it is. Like the devil fruit plus what already there of whatever battleship or whatever it was before makes up the ancient weapon, because that would just make Zunesha way more overpowered than a normal ancient weapon should be, I guess ancient weapon level or ancient weapon tier of strength. Because think about it, it's already as strong as an ancient weapon, and then it ate a devil fruit on top of that. Yeah, so I don't know. I think that the two together do make up the ancient weapon. Pluton, Zunesha, is some kind of a ship or contraption, and then that ate the devil fruit as well, and together that is what Pluton is. But it's unsuspecting because no one would really think an elephant walking the seas is an ancient weapon, the way no one thinks that sea kings are an ancient weapon. So it fits, it makes sense. I think that it's just the two of them together that make up the ancient weapon and not just a single one. But to the point of this video, what does it have to do with Momonosuke? And that is exactly the question. If the two of them together make up the ancient weapon, then why do we need Momonosuke? Why does Zunesha listen to Momonosuke? What does Momonosuke have to do with any of this, right? And I think that Momonosuke has to be special in some way. Now, a lot of people immediately jump onto the fact that he's a Kozuki and say, okay, it's probably his Kozuki bloodline, because the Kozuki have been played up so much in this arc, right? Not even this arc, this saga, right? This whole saga since we met Kinemon on Punk Hazard, Kozuki name, we've been waiting too much to find out more of the Kozuki and really Oden himself. So a lot of people jump to that first. And I think while that does make sense, I don't think that's where this is going to go. I don't think what Momo has with Zunesha is due to him being a Kozuki. I mean, one is the fact that even Oden really couldn't control Zunesha. He could hear the sounds and he could feel that weird energy, but he couldn't control Zunesha. Zunesha didn't listen to him. Zunesha didn't ask for commands from Oden. Zunesha was just the way it is with everyone else. But Momonosuke was different, right? There has to be something. And when we think about Momonosuke, it's something that doesn't get brought up quite as much. But as much as Momonosuke is part of the Kozuki, he's also part of the Amatsuki clan, right? That's where his mother came from, right? His mother was Amatsuki Toki before she became Kozuki Toki. And so maybe the idea with Toki's character hasn't completely been missed by Oda, right? The opportunity that he's had. Because maybe the whole idea of Toki from the beginning was that she would be the one to introduce the whole idea of the Amatsuki clan and their relevance in the history of the world. But he couldn't do nearly as much because the time for explaining the relationship with Zunesha hadn't arrived yet. And so as we go forth in the story, then we'll probably get more explaining why Zunesha is linked to the Amatsuki clan, explaining Toki's relevance, and maybe revealing a bit more stuff. Maybe Toki left something behind, right? It really opens the door for more opportunities connecting the Void Century to Zunesha, to the world government, to Momonosuke, and everything going on in Wano itself. But before I do end, I do want to mention that one great possibility is Oda going back to something he introduced actually in the Skypiea arc. Yes, we've gotten stuff again, maybe some stuff to Sky People and Lunarians, Title of God in the Sky, and a bunch of other stuff. But I think one great thing which we could get a reintroduction to is the idea of the Club Ultimates. In Skypiea is the first time we saw them, and potentially Pluton having like a sentient Club Ultimate of its own that follows the will of someone in the Amatsuki clan, potentially mixing the sentience of that with a Zone Devil Fruit could be a real interesting twist and reintroduction of some stuff which, seems to have been left behind and could be useful or could be interesting to have now. But guys, this is my video. This is it. This is everything I wanted to say. Let me know how you feel, right? Do you think it's possible? Do you think that you're on the fence, even though you see, you know, this? It's likely. I know you see, but no, let me know how you feel. Please like this video if you like the video, subscribe for more content like this. If you know somebody out there who needs to hear the truth, I'm sure you know somebody, because there's too many people who don't know the truth. Share this video with them. If you have time, watch one of my other videos, and if not, thank you for watching this video to the end. This is King KZ, and I'll see you in the next one.